not a right-thinking person in this country, and this better include all of you, who would think about putting a kid in the passenger car without using a seatbelt system that's appropriate for the kid's age, weight, and height. And yet every morning and afternoon, millions of Canadian kids get into school buses and there's not a seatbelt in sight. Are we exposing them to unnecessary danger? Worse still, are we giving them a double message? Hey Dad, I don't have to wear a belt in the bus. Why do I have to wear one in the passenger car? Because I've been doing a little homework, see? And this book shows that you're 172 times safer in a school bus as it is than in a passenger car. Now that seems a bit hard to believe. That's what the numbers say. But part of the reason is school buses are huge. They weigh tons compared to a passenger car. And we all know from the laws of physics, if you're in a big thing and it rolls over a little thing, you're going to win in the big thing. Secondly, these buses aren't like they were when we were at school. They got these padded cushions front and rear. They talk about the concept of compartmentalization. The kid sits in a little cocoon. If the bus hits anything, he bounces off a nice soft cushion instead of into the metal frame like we used to have to carve our initials into. These seats are attached to the frame much more sturdily than before. The fuel systems are much better protected, so the risk of fire is less. Speaking of fire, if there is an incident like that, you've got one driver, 72 kids. How is he going to help 72 kids get out of seatbelts? Maybe the seatbelts could cause more danger than they prevent. Plus, the seatbelt on the lap situation for a kid, the spine can be injured with a lap belt. And another thing this book points out, more kids are killed by being run over by school buses than killed inside them. You're safer inside the bus. Now, I'm not saying we're finished with school bus safety. Research continues to try and make these things even safer because after all, the death of one child is one death too many. I'm Jim Kenzie.